Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Is that fun? The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Paulie Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. Grinnell Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. A shout out for us. Our special sponsors, Paulie Ice Pizzas for the 3 points, Medicap Pharmacy for the free throw line, Brent Nickel State Farm for all of our quarters all season long. Our scoreboard is sponsored by Kurt's Collision Center, and also a shout out to the business cards that you see scrolling up there in the top right hand corner. Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Brent Nickel State Farm, Paulie Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Real Estate, and ASI Signs. Let's throw it over to our play-by-play and color man, John Martinson and Chris Juni.
And you're looking live at Grinnell High School. Thanks, Dan Walker, as we get set for the Grinnell Tigers and Fairfield Trojans. A lot of orange and black on the floor tonight. So Fairfield out of the Southeast Conference, conference with Fort Madison, Keokuk, I think Washington.
Mount Pleasant.
Yep, part of some of the teams in that particular league that Fairfield is a part of as they take on Grinnell and the Tigers. This is kind of a lull for the Tigers as far as conference competition goes. They come off a 71-36 win over Newton that completed the first time around Little Hawkeye Conference play. So they'll have this contest, a Thursday game against Newton in the girl-boy doubleheader, and then start the second time around, and what a start it'll be. But let's get this game out of the way first, Chris. Take them one at a time, just like Coach Edson likes to do.
Yeah, John, and again, it is non-conference, and you look at the records coming in, and on paper, Fairfield comes in at 2-10. Tigers are pretty much opposite of that.
9-3.
9-3, 8 in a row win streak. But at the same time, as a former coach, I know what Coach Edson's worried about because, no matter how much you tell your players, you tell your team, they see the records, they get in their heads, maybe rightly or wrong, about how they think the game's going to go. But as a coach, you're looking to see that they maintain their intensity, they keep that bar set up high where the standard has been set by girls basketball to always play hard, press, trap, and get after it all over the court at both ends of the court. So I'm sure that if Coach Edson sees any lack of that or any slippage in that tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a quick timeout early on if things were going, just to remind the girls, hey, it doesn't matter who we're playing, records or otherwise. We have a standard we keep. We have a thing we need to play, which is Tiger basketball, and we're not doing it, so how about we give that a shot? Let's try it. So I'm looking for Tigers to get out quick tonight, do what they do, press, trap all over the place, just generally cause havoc.
Fairfield, again, a team that's won just twice on the year. Their wins have come over Burlington, kind of a 5A school. The Greyhounds, that was a 45-31 game back on December 16th at Burlington. And then a couple of games later, they went to extreme southeast Iowa to Keosauqua, Iowa, which from here is like halfway to St. Louis, basically. But beat Van Buren County which is Keosauqua, Harmony of Farmington, that former school district. That's all one school district now, Van Buren County, and beat the Warriors 53-45. I've been there once. That is a trip. Last couple of games, 62-33 loss to an always good Washington girls basketball team, and then coming off a 60-25 loss to the Lady Panthers of Mount Pleasant. A couple of common foes that they played from Grinnell. They fell to Pella 79-27. That was back on December 13th, and lost a 58-38 decision to Centerville, a team that Grinnell defeated right before the holiday break. So this is a young Fairfield team. Becky Becker's their head coach. He's a longtime coach in the South Iowa Cedar Lake. She had coached at Keokuk in the last 10 years or so. She has been at English Valleys, and this is her first year coaching the Trojans. One senior, 3 juniors, and a couple of sophomore, and the rest are first years. So out of half your team is first years. That's a pretty young ball club.
It really is, John. And again, I mean, their stats kind of reflect that. You know,
Yes.
3-point shooting, field goal percentage as a team, 26%. Free throw percentage as a team, 43%. And field goal percentage as a team, 29%. So, you know, usually when teams are young like that, they're going to have their moments where they get it together, and they play great. And you're happy, you like to see the progress, but then there's moments where they look like a team with not much experience. And again, we've talked about it before, against this Tiger pressure, even the really elite teams of the Little Hawkeye Conference or any team in the state, I would think would have trouble again with that trio up top. And I know there's other players in there, Strovers and Hull and everybody else contributes, but between the two Van Compernals and Leah Harris at the top of our press, and what I mean by top of the press is at the front of the press towards the first contact by the opponent, makes it very, very difficult to get the ball in, to get a ball advanced, to get a pass off. They will trap you. If you have one relaxed moment or one hesitation moment, they'll jump in on the ball and either get a steal or cause a tie-up. So lots of things for Fairfield to worry about tonight. As I said, Coach Edson isn't worried about Fairfield. I'm pretty sure if we were to talk to him right now, he would say, I'm worried about how we're going to perform.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, I don't want our team to look at records. I just want us to play Tiger basketball, and I look for that tonight.
This is a Grinnell girls team, folks, that started the year 1-3. They have rattled off 8 in a row. The last time they rattled off 9 in a row, you're wondering when that happened. Well, last year they had a 6-game win streak. They had a 7-game win streak. They went 19-4 last year, had a nice season overall. That would be, folks, in 2019-2020, a stretch that ran from January 7th when they beat Pella Christian up to the time February 6th they beat Oskaloosa. And then they had back-to-back losses to Indianola and Norwalk. Tough stretch there, but that's the last time this Tiger girls team has won 9 in a row, and a win tonight would equal that mark.
Yeah, and again, I'm sure, it's nice for us, who cover the Tigers and parents and everybody else to talk about. I'm sure the coaching staff is, telling the players it's cliche, but it is. You one game at a time.
Yep.
Even tonight, on paper, Fairfield's 2-10. We're 9-3. We're ranked. We have a lot of statistical leaders, amongst the state, and Fairfield does it. But again, that's why you play the game. Everybody starts out 0-0. You have to go out there and earn it each and every night. And you could sit there and say, well, maybe they're looking ahead. We have Nevada on Thursday, which will be a step up for Fairfield. And, of course, DCG coming on Friday, which is a really big step up from everybody. So I'm pretty sure the Coach Edson and the seniors on this team have the girls in the right frame of mind. Is we're focused on this game and this game only.
As Fairfield, again, a team that's won a couple of games, but like Newton, a team that maybe hasn't won a lot of games, but they certainly had a very good ball player in Sophia Reynolds. This ball club will have a very good player in the name of Savannah Hollander. Some three-point shooting numbers. She averages about 12 points a game. She's their leading scorer. A team that only averages 30 points a game coming in as a team overall. But, Chris, she shoots 43% from three-point country, which is, Dave Arso at Grinnell College would take something like that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
Obviously, Coach Edson has talked about that. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Leah Harris, much like her sister Macy. It seems like Leah gets the defensive assignment on, quote-unquote, the other team's best player. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Leah Harris on her to start with. And just, again, not really with the intention of stopping her. You just want to slow her down, make her work for all her shots, make it difficult for her so she gets frustrated. And then when she does happen to get that open look, John, if that frustration level is there, then, the shot may be rushed or she may miss it anyway. So certainly she'll be the focal point of the Tiger defense tonight.
When you win 8 in a row, you get rewarded. That's called being ranked by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Tigers have been ranked the last 3 weeks. They were 13th a couple of weeks ago in the last ranking that came out Thursday. Tigers moved up to number 11 they were 7-3 at that point. A win or two would probably move them up a rank. Vinton-Schellsburg, a team that Grinnell saw in the preseason and that early season scrimmage, is ranked number 10, but I see they've fallen to 6-4 on the year. I know the Walmart girls is awfully good. It's an awfully solid league too.
I see. I know if people are tuning in expecting the game to start here at 7:30, it's a 7:30 start. We are having, so looks like, some clock and scoreboard issues. I see Activities Director Chris Coffin down there on the phone with somebody, and they got the thing kind of tore apart to see what's going on. So
we did have clock issues, of course, on Friday night too.
Yep. So we may be delayed here just a little bit. Obviously, you got to have a clock at least.
Yeah.
You don't need to necessarily have a scoreboard because that. By the way, speaking of rules, and we weren't, but
go ahead.
I got a rule thing for you.
Please do.
Everybody talks about how the scoreboard, is off and this and that. The scoreboard, according to the basketball rule book, the scoreboard is not the official score.
Okay.
It is not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
It is a person down there in the striped shirt. The home team must provide an adult scorekeeper, and they must wear a referee striped shirt. So
which
the referee,
which we have.
That's a requirement.
Yep.
And I have refereed games.
Okay.
Where somebody shot a 3-pointer, and on the scoreboard that team won by 1. I walk over to the bench. I see the scores looking pretty wide. I say, "What's wrong?" I said, "I had that shot tying the game up."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Are you sure?" "Yes, I am." Okay, so I told both coaches, and boy, the place went bonkers. But
I can imagine.
That's what it is. I mean, the book is the official thing. So that's one thing to keep, we'll try to sprinkle in other rules and little quirks of the game, as this season progresses.
I think Chris is talking to Dan Walker, in fact, on the.
Well, I think there's a box up there where.
Sure.
Where Dan and Lori are, Cameron, our operations.
For master control, kind of.
Yeah, they keep us on the air.
Yes.
And I think that there's some switches and a box up there that controls the scoreboard there.
Right,
I don't know if it's a power issue, if we're not getting power, maybe a breaker blew. I see the scoreboards are lit up.
Right.
But the actual plug-ins down there down there on the floor, I don't know, there must be a breaker box up there. Maybe, like I said, they tripped a breaker or whatnot. So
okay.
Kind of like what happens.
Time-wise, we'll be kind of flying by the seat of our pants, quite honestly, as the saying goes.
Well, they really can't. They have to have at least a clock that's visible in the shot clock now. Scoreboard, like I said, it'd be inconvenient, but they don't necessarily have to have a scoreboard.
We'll keep our own. We'll keep
yeah,
we're good with that. So
yeah, I know you don't need one.
No,
but
of course
the coaches and players
now
need.
they're
going to reset the whole board here
Probably.
and see what happens.
It's a reboot, right?
When in doubt, reboot.
There you go.
That's the first thing. Anybody who's ever done IT, that's the first thing to tell you. When you rebooted your system.
So yeah, in 3A, Esterville Lincoln Central is the only team that's undefeated among the top 15 teams. You've got Unity Christian, Solon, Benton Community. Well, 2 WMAC conference teams, Solon and Benton, 3-4. West Marshall would not be surprised since Grinnell has dropped to 3A. It's quite possible we could see the West Marshall Trojans from the Heart of Iowa Conference, the same conference that Nevada is a part of that will be here on Thursday night, coached by legendary coach Fred Zeller. We could see them in the tournament trail quite possibly is what I'm getting at. Des Moines Christian, Center Point Urbana. This is a team Grinnell has seen in past years, not on this year's schedule from the WMAC Conference. They're at number 7. Top 10 rounded up by Cherokee, Osage, Vinton-Schellsburg, and then again Grinnell at number 11. Top teams in the other classes, as far as last week's Girls Union rankings, Johnston, that's going to be a tough out. The Johnston Dragons, I saw some of their scores. One in particular, they put a knot on the noggin of Indianola in a non-conference game, and they're pretty good. But it was not close against the Indians. They're the top-ranked team in 5A. They're defending state champions, and they are the team to beat in 5A. Dallas Center Grimes will come here as a top-ranked team more than likely. I have to look to see who else is playing in the Little Hawk, Iowa. I'm guessing it's non-conference play tonight since we're in that scenario of kind of between the first time around, starting the second time around, and conference. Oh, now we do have a clock now. We have 8 minutes. So they probably have it on the near side at the scores table. How much time they have to warm up is my guess.
Well, yeah, they've been warming up since the appropriate time. It just something kicked out, and now they got rebooted. I see Activities Director Chris Coffin still on the phone. They still have the scores table kind of split apart there so they have access. I think now they're making sure they have control and things work and start, stop, and all that stuff.
All right. Well, our pregame could be a little bit extended here, so why don't we take a timeout? We'll reboot ourselves as well on this Tuesday night of girls basketball. The Fairfield Trojans, Grinnell Tigers coming your way on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Okay. Well, as long as so much warm up, girls are going back to. Oh.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, plus ASI Science. Let's throw it back over to John Martinson and Chris Jerney.
Well, both teams are over at the benches now, as you can see.
The officials are having a conference with the coaches, and we're still waiting to see the status of the game. We will tell you also our quarter sponsor, as he has been all season long, Brett Nickel State Farm Insurance, sponsoring our quarters all season long, all 4 quarters, in both the girls and boys games. So big thanks to Brett Nickel and all these fine sponsors that keep us on the air on the Tiger Sports live stream. Now, we were talking, John, during the commercial break, first of 3 games this week. As you mentioned, tonight, of course, just a girls game, Fairfield. Then Thursday, the Nevada Cubs come to town. Both teams, girls and boys from Nevada, but especially the boys, really good, be a good test. And then, of course, Friday, as you said, start the second round of Little Hawkeye Conference, and none other than Dallas Center Grimes comes to town, defending state champs who, on the boys' side at least, have had a couple of losses, from other teams, but still very formidable. And the girls in Grinnell, the game down there, our girls were down 10. They battled back to cut it to like 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter, just couldn't quite get over the hump. So looking for a great battle Friday night. So lots of good basketball this week, and both games will be on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network Thursday and Friday.
Well, we see time and zeros on the clock as far as on the scoreboard. As far as that, we'll see how much farther it goes beyond that at this point.
Well, they have reassembled the scores table, put it back together, and assistant coach Sal Faulkner is trying to get the thing going. From what we can tell, it looks like it's a problem with the actual scoreboard software and clock, not the shot clock that's above the baskets that you see.
Right.
There, she just started the clock. Looks like it's working.
Okay, that's a start. That's a good start, actually, yes.
Well, we'll see. The officials just are like looking at everybody like, well, get this thing fixed so we can get this game going.
Yeah. Mentioned Becky Becker, first-year head coach. Her assistants are Sarah Godwin and Ian Stabby. Grinnell is veteran head coach Tread Edson. His 14th year as girls head coach. I want to say 23rd, 24th as Grinnell Tiger basketball coach. Between that and coaching or assistant coaching Scott Sharp on the boys' side. Before that, Sal Faulkner and Chad Nath, the assistant coaches. So let's give you the starters for Fairfield against Savannah Hollander. She's a 5'5 junior, averaging 12 points a game, 2 steals and 4 rebounds per ball game. Ashlyn Link will start. She's a senior. She's 5'6", averaging 9 points a game, along with 4 rebounds a contest. Maddie Jones, a junior, she's 5'6", not a very tall team by any stretch. She's averaging 4.6 rebounds, 2 assists a game. Also, Grace Lyon is a 5'9 sophomore. Lyon averaging 3 points a game, and the first 5 on the floor for the Trojans rounded out by Brianna Steele, a junior. She's 5'10", and Steele averages about 4 points per ball game. For the Grinnell Tigers, it's the same 5 that we've saluted all year. Kelsey Van Compernol, senior, averaging 8 points a game with a high of 14. Leah Harris, a senior. 6 seniors on this Tiger girls team. 6 seniors, 4 juniors, and a couple of freshmen. No sophomores on the team. Leah Harris, averaging 9 points a game, a high of 22. 2 steals, 3 assists a game. Kate Van Compernol's averaging 7 points a game with a high of 13, averaging 3 assists per game. Bailey Strovers, 9 rebounds a game, 13 points a game with a season high of 24 at Pella. That was the game that really started this 8-game win streak for the Tigers. And Hayden Hall rounds out the first 5 on the floor, averaging 14 points a game, a high of 22. She had 20 in the game against Newton, averaging 4 rebounds per ball game. We'll see a lot of Taylor Vanderlees, who's playing better and better each game she plays for the Tigers. We'll take a break for the national anthem, then come back with a tip-off. Fairfield Grinnell girls basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. All right, our officials were adjudicating tonight's game. Eric Gilson from Boone, I think he's the elder of the he's a longtime referee. He's done games several times here before. Daniel Hawkins from Ogden and Justin Hadsel from Des Moines. So two-thirds of our out of Boone County. So
props to that person for singing the national anthem
she did
solo.
very well. Yeah.
Could you sing the national anthem all by yourself?
I have done it.
There you go.
Yes, and I can tell you from experience, it's not easy. I've done it a few times out of necessity, I might say.
If I did it, it'd have to be down in like a bass range, like Lou Rawls or Barry White range, down in that neck of the woods, because I couldn't hit those high notes if I had to.
It's tough. You're right. All right, jumping it up, Brianna Steele in the black for Fairfield. Tigers with Bailey Strovers, and the tip won by the Tigers will go to the basket going east. Kelsey Van Comperdal, it's a three-pointer, back of the iron, not there for Hayden Hall. Kelsey Van Comperdal with good hustle, but it's taken back, so no turnover. It'll be worked up the floor by Savannah Hollander.
Yeah, Tigers are going to trap Hollander, try to get the ball out of her hands.
And the shot up, not good by Ashlyn Lisk. Taken back by Kate Van Comperdal ahead to Hayden Hall. Going to take it herself past the block. C lays it up and in. 25 seconds into this ball game. So Hayden Hall with the first points for Grinnell.
You can see Grinnell's strategy there, John. As I said, they're going to look to have Hollander pick the ball up, get it out of her hands, make somebody else beat him.
And she's picked up, Hollander is, by Kate Van Comperdal. Pass to the near side. You've got with the ball, Grace Lyon. A shot not good. Rebound taken back. Strovers, 9 rebounds a game near side to Leah Harris. Back out now to Hayden Hall. Dribble drive in. Going to go past the Black Sea again. Lay it up. Draw the foul. 2 shots coming. She'll head to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
That's the one thing we talked about between Hayden Hall, Bailey Strovers, and Taylor Vanderleest. Not only are they tall on the tall side, but they're very strong. That time, Hayden took the ball to the basket. Knew she was going to get hit. Took the contact. Still able to get the ball up. Couldn't quite finish it as the first free throw goes in.
Brianna, go ahead.
I just say couldn't quite finish it, but still the strength to get it through the contact, which is a pretty good hard foul to prevent the basket. Still got the shot up for an attempt, and as I said, 2 free throws coming.
So makes them bold at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line on Highway 6 West in Grinnell. Medicap Pharmacy, they always take time for you. Hayden Hall with all 4 Tiger points. Tiger free throw shooting just under 60%. Coming in. That's, again, an area that's going to have to improve as the season. There's Hollander going in, lays it up and off. Rebound taken by Bailey Strovers. Tigers 3-on-2 if they work. Here's Caitlin Van Comperdal going up with a shot. Can't get it to go. Into the hands. The ball goes into that of Savannah Hollander. Hollander, front court now to Maddie Jones, taken back by Grinnell. And it's Van Comperdal. Layup and then short. Rebound taken back by the Trojans. Maddie Jones with the basketball. Front court, there's Hollander, knocked away, and Steele last touched it. Turnover on Fairfield. So we'll go back to Grinnell. Tigers up with the first 4 points of this game. Not a bad house tonight. Fairfield, a long trip, about a good hour and a half from down in Jefferson County. Here's a three-pointer by Bailey Strovers. Yes, yes, yes! That's a Poly Ice Pizza! Three-pointer, Bailey. That's about her 3rd or 4th 3 of the year. She doesn't take many, but when she does well. Well, let's get you her numbers from three-point country. About 20%. Another takeaway by the Tigers. Ball knocked out of bounds by Fairfield.
And again, the quick hands of Van Comperdal. I mean, never relaxing, never giving you a break, never just going to say, okay, I'll let you do it up court. Always constantly pressuring, always waiting for a weakness or a chance to knock the ball away.
I would say, and there's a three-pointer by Hayden Hall. That one off the right side. Rebound, Leah Harris, about 4 rebounds a game. Kelsey Van Comperdal circles the rim, spins out, and taken back by Fairfield. Maddie Martin, front court. Far side on the pass from Maddie Jones. Near side, here's Hollander, 3-point try, short, rebound, again Strovers. Got about 3 or 4, I'll be careful. And palming the basketball called on Leah Harris. Leah I did that? Well, again, you have to go with how the referees are calling it. That's, again, a judgment-type call, the palming situation.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times where it may look like it, but I didn't see it. But, I wasn't watching the ball. Actually, I was watching the defense getting back in transition. But, obviously, it must have been pronounced enough that the official called it. So, Tigers play on.
And another takeaway by Grinnell. That's Kate Van Comperdal. Leah Harris layup, no. Tigers scoring 57 a game, yielding only 40 defensively.
Nice pass by
Yes.
Van Comper that time. Led Leah Harris, made Leah run underneath it. Just couldn't quite get herself gathered to finish the layup.
Still Tigers with the first 7 points of this game. Savannah Hollander to the near side to Maddie Jones. Maddie, right side up top to Hollander. Hollander. Kate Van Comperl has the assignment on her. Pass to the far side. This is Ashlyn Lisk inside Hollander. Boy, ejected out of bounds by Bailey Strovers. Nice defensive play.
Well, again, Bailey does a nice job. We talked about it in one of her post-game interviews. She goes straight up and basically lets the offensive player put the ball up into her hand. Doesn't swat down to create the foul. Just a nice job overall.
Pass into Hollander to the near side to Maddie Jones, and the pass stolen away. Front court, and now Bailey Strover's going to take it herself. Pass the defense, lays it up and in. 5 for Strovers, 4 for Hall, 9-0 Grinnell.
I think Strover's quickness surprised the Fairfield defenders. Hollander was back, and they looked like they were trying to get to trap. All of a sudden, Bailey put on a burst and got past him for the layup.
Surprised me a little bit, man. She did put a burst on and knocked out by Grinnell. Tigers going to bring in a group of 44, Olivia Renzi, number 10, Taylor Vanderleest, and 14, that would be Maya Green, a 5'6 junior, 14. And in for Fairfield 32, that's Faith Jones, a first year at 5'7". Only 1 foul so far. This game rolling along here on this Tuesday night of girls basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Glad to have you aboard wherever you're viewing on God's green earth. Front court, Ashlyn Lisk with the basketball. About a 15-footer left side, not there. Taylor Vanderleest getting better and better every game, averaging about 3 or 4 rebounds a game. Now Vanderleest's going to take it herself to the basket, short on the layup. And the rebound taken back by Ashlyn Lisk and Fairfield up the floor. Now Hollander. Hollander going to take it herself and banks it in. Nicely done.
Nice crossover dribble that time by Savannah Hollander. She saw the defense was trying to trap. She crossed over, changed direction before the trap could get there, laid it up and in.
9-2 as we're halfway through the first quarter, as you see on the Kurtz Collision scoreboard. There's Bailey Strovers, had the ball knocked away, and the Tigers will retain possession.
Guess who? Hollander on the reach and on the drive again. Always around, always there, much like the Tigers. And it's obvious, as we said, you can tell by the stats we led that, as you said, John, at the top of the broadcast, everything Fairfield does offensively goes through Savannah Hollander.
So number 10, Vanderleest, Olivia Renzi, long three-pointer, Hayden Hall, yes, yes, yes! 3 more for the Poly Ice Pizza three-pointer, and Hayden Hall's first triple on the night.
Steal by Bailey Strovers over to Maya Green, layup.
Not there.
No good.
And rebound by Fairfield. Thank you, Chris. 12-2, because we're trying to navigate our way through here. Here's a dribble drive. Speaking of navigate, Hollander does. Oh, off the front rim. Got a little too far and bodies fall, and we play on. Front court, Maya Green. Right side, Hayden Hall. Another triple try, and that one rattles the rim, spins out. Taken back by Bailey Strovers. And we've got a tied ball. That was a quick call there, but called nonetheless. We'll go back to Fairfield. That'll constitute a turnover on Grinnell. Kelsey Van Comperdahl, Leah Harris check back in. Fairfield will counter, and that number is, 3. And that would be Maddie Martin, a first year. She's averaging a couple of points off the bench for Coach Becky Becker. Backcourt Fairfield against a little zone action, Chris, 2-2-1.
Yep, it's the Tigers. Coach Essen changes press up a little bit, and there's a knock away by Renzi, taken by Leah Harris. Gives it back to her teammate. Didn't have to. Nice play by Leah there. We got the layup.
And in Olivia Renzi averaging about 3 points a game with a high of 9, her first 2. And a quick timeout asked for taken. Grinnell 14-2 leading Fairfield on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Poly Ice Pizza.
14-2 Fairfield after the quick timeout. As the Tigers and the 2-2-1 zone press. Backcourt with it is Ashlyn Lisk. Lisk ahead with it to Maddie Jones. Jones to Lisk. Lisk in the front court. Savannah Hollander. Hollander's, oh, look at the hands of Taylor Vanderleest. She went up in the air, brought it down. Look what I got. Maya Green, right side. Kelsey Van Comperdahl drug a pivot foot and commits the turnover.
Nice closeout that time by Ashlyn Lisk. Van Comperl thought she had an open look, and she did, but then nice quick closeout, so she went to ball fake and put it past, but shuffled the foot and got called for the travel.
Taylor Vanderleest never ceases to impress. And there's another steal. Maya Green with the takeaway this time. Front court, Leah Harris lays it up and rolls it in. Leah Harris's first two, and it's 16-2 Tigers. Get a chance to play a lot of Tigers tonight, a lot of minutes, and save some minutes for the rest of this week. Ball knocked away by Grinnell. We'll stay with Fairfield with 2:28 left to play first quarter.
That's another example for those of you watching at home. Watch the Tigers on the press. When a team does beat the press or gets out ahead, the Tigers are sprinting back, pursuing. And that time, the player thought they might have had a layup, but no, the Tiger defense comes down, knocks the ball loose, and it makes the team throw it in.
Hollander, close-range jumper, missed off the left side of the rim. Rebound. Kelsey Van Comperl. She's got about 3 rebounds a game. Kelsey, right side, Taylor Vanderleest. Taylor, back up top. Renzi, open. Olivia, three-pointer. Back of the rim, not there. And Taylor Vanderleest. Man, she just hustles over the place. Near side, Leah Harris on the dribble drive. Lays it up, banks it in for 2. Kind of a whirling derby like Macy at times.
That's what Leah does. She can contort her body, make the shot, no matter how it's contested, and get a good look at the basket.
There's a dribble drive. Hollander rejected. Oh, jump ball called. Okay, so the possession arrow going the way of Grinnell. Nicely done, Taylor Vanderleest. That playing of verticality, Chris. You talk about it.
You thought there was a foul call there. You were going to have a few words for the Mr. Referee. No, a lot of times you see the block shot, but they both had their hands on it, squeezing it.
Right.
The offensive player was pushing up, and Taylor was pushing down, so it's a good call, jump ball. Again, just nice defense, as you said, straight up by Vanderleest.
Give her a block shot on that, too, if you're on the score sheet. Near side. Here's Kelsey Van Comperl, triple try. The rim's in and out. Caitlin underneath. A left-handed layup is banked in for 2. Caitlin's first 2 of the ball game, and it's now 20-2. Back court, and now Hollander into the front court. To the far side, you've got Ashlyn Lisk. Lisk on the far left side, over the head of Hollander, tries to save it and cannot.
Well, she does save it, but to Kelsey Van Comperl.
Yeah, to a different orange and black. And there's a layup not there for Leah Harris. Knocked away from behind by Strovers. Harris, near side, Kelsey Van Comperl, a 3, not there. Taking back Leah Harris. Harris keeps it in play. Bounce pass inside. Here's Strovers going in. Draws the foul, 2 shots coming.
Nice quick move that time by Bailey. Good entry pass by Leah. The bounce pass was there. She put it towards the free throw side of the lane where she knew Bailey could spin to her power hand or right hand, and Bailey, quick move, went up strong, took the bump, and now has 2 free throws at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Where she's 44% from there as a team. The Tigers at 56%. Now Fairfield wants a timeout. We'll take one with them with 1:02 left to play. This is Tiger Girls Basketball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza.
21-2 Grinnell.
Well, John, it went by like we started, like we thought it would, and I'm sure good to see for Tiger fans and for Coach Etz and his staff, as we anticipated, no letdown. With all the seniors on this team, they are not going to afford to look past anybody. I don't care if they're 0-20 or 20-0.
That's right.
This team comes out to play every night, and boy, Fairfield, it's just really tough, as I've said before over and over, against that Tiger pressure, especially the 3 up top at the front of the press. Very hard to get the ball up and even to get it advanced.
Trying to maybe ice Bailey Strovers here. Tigers on a roll at the line, and they stay on a roll at the line. She's, let's see, at 6, at 7 for her now. So the Tigers 4 of 4 at the line in this ball game. Let's not jinx them too much here. 22-2 for the Tigers. And the lead, 50 seconds left right now.
For something in our fans at home, too, even though the Tigers backed off the full court press, just watch their defense in the half court. It's just like a full court press, but it's half court. They are all over the ball handlers, people jumping in, trapping, and just doing everything. So, again, that level is right there.
8 seconds, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Dribble drive. Here's Maddie Jones. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. I got to do something. There's the prayer put up. It's not answered. Rebound taken by Fairfield up and in. And that's Maddie Martin. With her first points of the game, and it's 22-4. Here's a three-pointer. Back of the rim for Kelsey Van Comperno. Hayden Hall with the offensive rebound. Her shot short. Got it back. Puts it up. Third time not a charm. And taken back up again. Fourth shot. And a foul. Bailey Strovers will have 2 more free throws coming out. 4 shots there on that possession.
Again, John, just the strength and the size of the Tigers inside. You know, Bailey and Hayden and Taylor are all about 5'9", 5'10". Just really hard to get them out of there, and they just go for the rebound so well. Back at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line is Bailey Strovers.
And just as I say 4 for 4, this is that one.
Way to go.
Yeah, no. 10 seconds left to go, 10.2 left.
One thing about rebounding, John, I'll just talk about here as we have a minute. Charles Barkley, most people know who he is. He he was in the NBA. His second free throw's missed as well. Rebound fought for taken by Leah Harris. So we'll get back to my thought here in just a minute.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, three-pointer up. Back of the rim, not there. Rebound taken, a two-pointer by Kelsey Van Comperno, not there. And time runs out. Grinnell 22 and Fairfield 4 on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual, and this second quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there for Fairfield. 2 each from Savannah Hollander and Maddie Martin. Grinnell with 7 from Bailey Strovers and 7 from Hayden Hall, including the Tigers' lone 3. Chris, you were talking about rebounding, and Charles Barkley himself.
Yeah, Charles Barkley, he led the NBA in rebounding a couple seasons. He's only 6'4". And people asked him all the time, you know, well, how did you do that? You're 6'4" against 7-footers and other, you know, bigger athletic guys. And he said, I just went and got the ball. So rebounding is all about effort and intensity. It doesn't matter your size. If you want that ball, you'll get it. So, and the Tigers do that. They just are relentless in every phase of the game.
Yep.
And that's why part of the reason why they're on an 8-game winning streak right now.
I've also seen it said its attitude as well about rebounding. So near side, Maddie Martin. A lot of first years. Again, half the roster of Fairfield is ninth graders. Hollander's a junior. She's a good one. Hollander with 14 on the shot clock. Near side, here's Maddie Lyon. Inside, Brianna Steele back in the game. And Steele, her shot goes in. It's good. You can score it. And she fouled. Kylie Crum starting this quarter for the Tigers. That's number 52. And that's on Kylie.
Yeah, when Kylie sees the film of that, you know, we talked about how people are straight up. Well, that time, Kylie was straight up, but as soon as the player, Brianna Steele, went to shoot the shot, she bent her arm down at an angle, broke her plane of verticality, as we call it, and the free throws missed. Yeah. And that's why she got the foul. She'd have stayed straight up, they wouldn't have blown the whistle. So learning experience there, but the Tigers still lead 22-6, bringing it up.
Fairfield 43% at the line coming into this game. Front court, this Aiden Gosselink, one of the fine first years for the Tigers. Kylie Crum lost the handle, and Fairfield gets it back. Tigers just their 4th turnover.
Back.
And now taken back by Grinnell. And is that Leah Harris?
Vanderleest with the steal, and she dropped a bounce pass to her teammate Leah Harris for the layup.
Leah Harris with a total of 6. Makes the score now 24-4, or 24-6, that is. And a shot missed, and Kylie Crum the rebound.
One little wrinkle that Coach Edson's put in, they put the taller Taylor Vanderleest on Savannah Hollander, 5'10" versus 5'5".
And Leah Harris in for another basket. Make it 26-6. Over a minute gone, second quarter. Near side, here's Savannah Hollander for Fairfield. Hollander dribble drive past the defense. And Taylor Vanderleest, good hustle, almost stole that bounce pass coming from behind.
And a very high basketball IQ by Taylor. She was beat. Hollander rubbed off a screen up top, John. So she was trailing Hollander, but then she knew, well, Hollander was going to probably drop a bounce pass. So instead of trying to catch up to Hollander, she sprinted to the spot and got the steal.
Nice job. Kylie Crum comes away with a rebound after the missed shot. Long pass ahead. Olivia Renzi. Taylor Vanderleest banks it in for 2. Taylor Vanderleest, her first points of the game.
That's the other thing, John. Our Vanderleest and Strovers and Hull can all get up and down the court, too. So, again, just real nice weapons for the Tiger basketball team.
Steele, Hollander, pass stolen away by Grinnell. That's I have 14 turnovers on Fairfield. Harris, layup by Aiden Gosselink, good for a pair. Aiden Gosling's first 2 averaging a couple of points a game. And the Tigers at 30, with a lead of 24. Front court is Fairfield with Ashlyn Lisk. Lisk is a senior. She's the only senior? I think she is. Yes, the only senior on this team. At the free throw line, here's a dribble drive. Nowhere to go for Maddie Martin. Martin, a 17-footer up. Back of the rim not there for Lisk. Brianna Steele, the rebound, foul from behind. That might be on Taylor Vanderleest.
Yeah, Taylor was just a half step late there. She was, Taylor Vanderleest. I thought for a second you said 11, and I'm like, we don't have an 11 out there. But, yeah, just a little bit late, and she tried to come across, and again, she kind of swatted down, bent her arm, and drew the foul. And at the free throw line for the Trojans is
Brianna Steele.
There you go.
Brianna missed her first one, missed this one. Her free throw numbers a little bit, unless she just hasn't shot a lot of free throws, folks. She's at 19% for the season. So that's where that's at. Missed that one off the front rim. Second shot coming. Steele takes her time at the line, and this one off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Vanderleest, ahead to Renzi. 3-on-3, Renzi, near her side, Leah Harris, triple try for 23, and she bumped and flopped and the referee bought it, and it's a chance for three made free throws coming up here at the Metcalf Pharmacy free throw line. Brianna Steele commits the foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was a flop, John. I was watching that. The defender closed out, and I think the defender ended up kind of like tripping. She didn't hit her initially, but then she lost her balance and kind of fell into Leah after the shot, and so it's unfortunate as Leah makes the first free throw at the Metcalf Pharmacy free throw line. So, nothing intentional there or anything, but she just lost her balance, fell into her. Then the official, you have to call a foul because obviously, there was
contact.
There's contact, and they protect the shooter. Second one's no good.
So trying for 2 out of 3 here. And this is Elise Setterstrom, who's a first year. She's 5'11", number 50, coming into the ball game. Trying for double figures here for Leah Harris point-wise, and this free throw back of the rim, so just 1 of 3. And Kylie Crunk, we're going to have again, they're calling that tie ball pretty quick.
All right.
And I guess they're being consistent with it, though, again.
Well, it's a safety issue we talked about. You know, you don't want people swinging elbows. And one thing I'll say about Fairfield coach Rebecca Baker, as the ball's passed in, and Taylor Vanderleest gets a layup, she's doing a good job. She's not, it can be very easy to be frustrated, but every time a player comes out, she's talking to them calmly, instructing them, and, it's a learning thing. It's kind of a tough lesson to learn against the number 13th ranked team in the state on their court, but, a lot of good positive vibes and teaching moments for Fairfield here.
Maddie Martin drives and is fouled. I believe that's 22. That is
Aiden Gosling.
Aiden Gosling, thank you. On the personal, that's her first only the team's third. So this is number 3. That's first free throw short off the rim. That's Maddie Martin.
John, as the starters now come back in for the Tigers here, it's not really a negative, but just something to point out. One thing the Tigers might have to be a little bit concerned with, they know the press is working, but the three-point shooting percentage is off. I think they're only maybe about 3 of maybe like 9 or 10.
They've only made 1.
Okay.
Front rim not good.
So one for about, 9 or 10 probably?
Somewhere like that.
Three-point line. So
yes.
Obviously, need to shoot and want to shoot better than that. So
it's got to be a point of emphasis. Yes.
Yep. And see here,
Kelsey
Fairfield doing a nice job chasing them off the line as well.
Kelsey to Caitlin. Hayden Hall, long 3. Yes. And Polly Ice Pizza three-pointer. Hayden Hall has both of them.
That'll help the old three-point percentage, especially because Hayden was over until that one, so she hadn't made one.
Well, okay, yeah, she hadn't. And then Bailey Strovers has the other. So front court, lead of 34 Grinnell. And this is with the basketball is Maddie Jones off to Hollander. Or Hollander's actually not in there. Okay. Jones, a long three-pointer up. That one off the back of the rim. Rebound taken back by Bailey Strovers. I don't think you'd want to have number 10 out off the lineup too terribly long. A foul on Maddie Martin after the rebound. Now Hollander back in. And
well, Lisk is, Ashlyn Lisk, she's another senior guard. She has a nice shot, nice form. Just, again, with the way the Tigers come at you in a wave, it's just tough to get anything going.
Kate Van Koppernal to Kelsey. Back to Kate Van Koppernal. Bounce pass to, Isabel Kinkel now in. And a layup good. Scored that one for Bailey Strovers.
Nice job against the zone defense. Worked to the short corner. Got the ball to the post. Strovers, who's in the short corner, broke to the basket. And Gosling found her for the layup.
38-6. We're about halfway through the second quarter.
I'll explain what short corner is here after a little bit.
Okay.
Block shot by Gosling. Rebound as well.
And front court with it is Kelsey Van Kamperdahl.
My apologies. Isabel Kinkel with the block shot and rebound.
Faking the three, dribble drive, Kate Van Kamperdahl, a layup by Bailey Strovers, good again. She's got 14, and it's 40-6. We get 35 or better starting, I believe, can we be in the first half and still run clock continuous at 35? I think at least in the second half. Here's a dribble drive. We're getting close to that 35-point mark. Block shot by Isabel Kinkel again. Ahead from Kate Van Kamperdahl to Kelsey. Long two-pointer. Hayden Hall not there. Long rebound, fought for. Fairfield can't control it. Grinnell does. Here's Strovers. Back out. Kate Van Kamperdahl, 3. Back of the iron, not there. Rebound, Kate Van Kamperdahl again lays it up, banks it in for 2. There it is all over the place. Her first 2 for Kate Van Kamperdahl. 42-6. You've got Hollander in the front court. Hollander lost the handle. Well, I guess it was blocked and tipped, and the close range jumper not good. Rebound taken back by Kate Van Kamperdahl. Outlet pass ahead. Bailey Strovers, a layup. Good. She's fouled. Score it. Strovers with a total of, 16 now. Faith Jones, the personal. It's her second. And that'll send Bailey Strovers back to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Medicap Pharmacy, they always have time for you. Number 12, Ashlyn Lisk back in the game. Strovers has been okay at the line. And missed that one. But a rebound for Isabel Kinkel up off the front rim. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Grinnell. And a Grinnell College-like, 5-player substitution, if you will. Leah Harris, 23. 52, Kylie Crum. 32, Olivia Olson. 44, Olivia Renzi. And 10, Taylor Vanderleest in the ball game.
So, John, I have an answer for you. The 35-point Mercer rule does start the second half only.
Okay.
And only stops if there's a timeout, intermission between the third and fourth quarter. Anytime a foul is called, that will result in free throws as a stop, and then officials can stop the clock if they determine the need to do so.
Here's Savannah Hollander laying it up and short on the rim. Got her offensive rebound. This is Lisk for 2. Got it.
Has Hollander scored tonight? I don't think she has. Maybe 2?
Yeah, she does, yeah. Lisk, that's her first 2.
Right, but Hollander has 2?
Just 2, yeah. She had the first points of the game for Fairfield after the Tigers scored the first 9. Near side, Taylor Vanderleest. Olivia Renzi. Renzi near side, Leah Harris. Harris bounce pass to open. Taylor Vanderleest got her offensive rebound back. Capped that one to go in. And knocked out apparently by Fairfield. It'll stay with Grinnell with just under a minute 58 left to play second quarter. And the pass into Taylor Vanderleest. Vanderleest open. This is Olivia Olson for 3 off the back of the iron. And rebound taken back by Leah Harris. Harris. And now a tied ball will go back to Fairfield, so a turnover on Grinnell.
And John, you hit it on the head. Yeah, there's been a lot of jump balls, probably more so than any game we've done this season.
I would say so.
The officials are consistent. Yep. They want to call it tight, and if there's 2 hands on the ball, they're going to call a jump. And, again, players can adjust to that.
So front court, Ashlyn Lisk for Fairfield to Savannah Hollander. Hollander farther out to Maddie Martin. Martin to Ashlyn Lisk. Free throw line Lisk. Up top, a 3-pointer on the way. A little hard that time off the backboard by Maddie Jones. Rebound, Kylie Crum. Kylie's got about 3 or 4 rebounds since coming in. Now Leah Harris with a burst of speed to the basket. She traveled. Okay. Goes back to Fairfield. Okay. Got to touch that one. All right. Tigers going to break off the press and play it, fade back into the half court. And Ashlyn Lisk works it across the timeline for Fairfield. Lisk, a little running one-hander. No, rebound taken back again.
I think that was partially blocked by Leah Harris.
Yes, Kylie Crum. Ahead to Renzi to Olivia Olson, and Olson can't control it. Goes back to Fairfield. The Tigers have played.
Olson looks at Renzi and says, "My bad. That was a good pass. I should have had that one."
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, we get to the 1-minute mark of this first quarter as the Trojans across the timeline. Ashlyn Lisk passes not quite, saved by Brianna Steele before going out of bounds. Taken back by Maddie Martin. Martin's pass stolen. Nice job, Olivia Renzi that time. Renzi into the front court. Renzi pulls up, kick it back out. Olivia Olson going to try another 3-pointer. No, back of the rim. A little hard off the back rim. There comes Savannah Hollander. Hollander going in. Renzi fouled her, and she got the basket to go. Nicely done by Hollander. And Olivia Renzi picks up foul number 1.
And, that brings up a point of a coaching philosophy. I don't know what Coach Etzens is. Some coaches would say if you're trailing like that, just let the player go.
Right.
I mean, sprint back in case but don't try to reach in from behind because they're almost always going to call a foul if you get it cleanly. Other coaches say, no, you sprint back and you do what you can to prevent the layup and you make them shoot free throws. So either way, good strength by Hollander to get the shot up and in, but misses the free throw. And rebound off of Annalise, so Fairfield will get the ball back. Chance to put together a couple of scoring possessions here.
Fairfield as a team yet to make their first free throw. 34.5 seconds left to play in this second quarter. We get toward halftime. Long three-pointer on the way. Back of the iron out there for Maddie Martin. Rebound by Leah Harris. Harris quickly going to take it pillared. Oh, nice dish off to Taylor Vanderleest, who goes in and banks it home. The bank's always open. 6 for Vanderleest. 46-10. Front court with it to Maddie Jones. And we're pretty close to draining the shot. Oh, nice job. Taylor Vanderleest the steal and saves it into the hands of Leah Harris. As she was losing her balance was Vanderleest, and Leah Harris, oh my goodness, went hard into the east end. I think she's okay. I'm sure she is. Just looked pretty bad. 52, Brianna Steele. That's her. It is her third foul.
David Dad's up in the stands having a good chuckle with it.
I'm sure.
And I'm sure when he watched Larry, I'll just say, Dave, if it was you or I or John that hit that wall, we'd still be down.
Oh, boy.
I would be anyway. I don't know I can't speak for you.
I would be too, yes. Leah Harris makes the first at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Highway 6 Western Grinnell Medicap Pharmacy. They always have time for you. Leah Harris's second free throw is short. She's got 10 points on the night. 47-10. Front court. Hollander for 3 at the buzzer. Not there. We go to halftime. Grinnell 47 scoring 25 in that second quarter, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. 47-10 your lead at halftime as you're watching Grinnell Tiger girls basketball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before, or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, and ASI Signs. Also a shout out to our business card sponsors, Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurtz Collision Center, Brett Nichols State Farm, also the host of all of our sponsors that have commercials. Don't forget about our three-point shots. We haven't had a whole lot of them tonight. Brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza. Free throw lines brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy, and our quarters brought to you by Brett Nichols State Farm. And last but not least, and John reminds us quite often, as we got a score of 47-10 on the Kurtz Collision scoreboard. Let's throw it back over to John Martinson and Chris Juni.
All right, thanks, Dan. Tigers got off to a 9-0 lead, settled into a 22-4 lead at the first quarter, outscored the Trojans 25-6 in the second quarter. Had a 9-0 run to start the game, had a 20-0 run from about from early second quarter and through most of the second quarter. In fact, they scored about 20 in a row, did the Tigers, to open up things as they are at 37, the margin right now. 4 for Savannah Hollander. She has 4 of Fairfield's 10 on 5 baskets. They have 6 free throw attempts, are looking to make their first one. Grinnell, pretty balanced in scoring, 10 from 10 from Leah Harris, with 6 of them in the second quarter. Bailey Strovers has a total of 16, 7 in the first quarter. One three-pointer in there. Also, Hayden Hall has all 7 of her points in the first quarter. Taylor Vanderlee 6. A basket for Kelsey Van Kampendahl. Baskets for Olivia Renzi. Taylor Vanderlee had 6 and a basket as well for Aiden Gosselink. So that's how the point totals go together. 7 turnovers for Grinnell, but again, keep in mind the Tigers have been there's been nary a change, stoppage in play without a mass substitutions going in. So then that's going to figure you're going to have different combinations in there, and that's maybe the turnover number's a little high, but that is why the numbers are a little bit high.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to get real nitpicky, I'm sure one thing that's concerning is, as you said, is that turnover. I was going to bring that up, that the turnovers are a bit of concern, and then 2, the three-point shooting percentage.
Yeah.
They're getting good looks. They're just not falling.
Right.
You have to look at the tape and analyze and see if they're squared up or what their feet are doing and how things are like that so the players can learn from it. But sometimes it's just one of those nights where they just don't want to fall for you. And the Tigers are finding other ways to be able to, as they do most nights, with their defense turning it into offense and getting buckets in transition.
Again, we'll start with a continuous clock with a lead of 37, the margin. So, again, it'll be just on, again, Chris, as far as when the play will stop.
Right. They only stop it on substitutions, on fouls, if there's going to be free throws involved. In between the third and fourth quarter, the clock will stop, and then if the officials stop it for like an injury or some other clock thing. I did mention earlier, John, about short corner. What I want to talk about there is if you look at the free throw lane down by the basket, you see the lane, you see there's 2 bigger blocks at the bottom. Well, below that, towards the baseline side, like if you're looking at the left part of your screen where the Grinnell is, look down towards where the R and the I are. And then out over by between the G and the R. That's called the short corner, and that's where you want to do. You hide somebody down there against the zone, and Tigers run that to perfection. They have the post above the block, and then the person in the short corner cut to the basket, the post through a nice bounce pass. They had an easy layup. So that's the short corner, and that's a very effective weapon against the zone defense.
And one other positive to throw at you for the Tiger girls, they're 6 of 10 from the line. 60% isn't bad. That's better than what has been recently, and that'll be a point of emphasis going forward tonight and this week and this season is to improve that shooting, that free throw percentage for Grinnell. Again, coming into tonight, it was under 60%. In fact, at 56%. So it'll be played in by Grinnell.
And one thing now, if you're looking for Coach Edson, maybe a chance to try some different offensive sets, different defenses, mix up your defenses, maybe play some zone. And for Fairfield, if you're Becky Baker, you're saying, you know what, just don't give in. 3-pointer by Hayden Hall right off the bat. As I say that, she was open, so she shot it, and that time Hayden sticks it for the Polly-Ice Pizza 3-point shot.
Pepperoni on that one, 50-10, right off the get-go there. Well, not even 15 seconds in. Hayden's got a total of 10 now. Her second 3, and there's a ball tipped by Kelsey Van Kampendahl with quick hands for a driving layup for Kate Van Kampendahl. Not there. Taken back. Hayden Hall saves it to Kelsey, to Leah Harris. Now Kate Van Kampendahl triple try. Back of the iron, not there. Bailey Strover's an offensive rebound. Hayden Hall waited a little, trying to gather that ball and couldn't get the 3-point shot off. Now near side, Kate Van Kampendahl. Cross court to Hayden Hall. Her 3 is good. A Polly-Ice Pizza 3-pointer. So 13, that's 3 threes for Hayden. And 53 for the Tigers. 47, probably a season high for points and a half by Grinnell. Has to be. On the near side, almost at halfway to a hundy. To the low post. Near side, you got Maddie Jones. Up top, here's a 3-pointer, Ashlyn Lisk, back of the iron, to the side, taken now by Brianna Steele. Oh, she couldn't get it to go. Got it again, put it in. Brianna.
That shot actually hit the support on the basket there, John.
It did too.
It happens. You miss it, and no whistle, so they played on, and Fairfield, nice offensive rebound, and gathered herself, put it up and in.
Near side, Kelsey Van Kampendahl, triple try. And that one off the left rim. Underneath, Leah Harris comes away with it. Back out up top. Kate Van Kampendahl with a 3. It's off the back arm. Man, just kind of like.
Well, as we've seen, John, Tigers have a green light from Coach Essen to shoot the 3 anytime, and any player on the floor can do that. So that's nice relief. Long 3.
And that one hit the support, and we'll go back to Grinnell. Now they'll just keep the clock rolling again. I guess
just as a matter of mechanics,
right,
John. It's the lead officials, the officials that are out closest to half court. That's their call to make, not the person with the basket. But nonetheless, the call was made, hit the basket, and Tigers get the ball.
Front court with the basketball. Leah Harris, near side Kelsey Van Campanal. Kelsey, Caitlin, pass inside, twisting, turning, lay it up left-handed. Good for Bailey Strovers, who has a total of 18.
Nice step through move by Bailey Strovers that time. Pivoted around, kept her pivot foot down, then split the defenders and went right up strong.
Here's a three-point try on the way, and that one not there. Brianna Steele on the weak side, can't get the put back to go. And Leah Harris flying up court for the Tigers. Up top to Kate Van Campanal. Oh, a little move through the Black Sea. Layup. Good. Oh, nicely done that time by Kate Van Campanal.
She had her teammate Hayden Hall open on the wing and took a look there and faked it and then drove right down the lane and made the nice layup.
Counterattack by Ashlyn Lisk in Fairfield. Near side to Maddie Jones. Into Brianna Steele. Tipped away. Taken by Kate Van Campanal. Long outlet pass ahead to sister Kelsey. On a 3-on-1. Kelsey Van Campanal in for two. Kelsey with 4 herself. 2 baskets, 59-12. Front court Grinnell. I'm sure we're going to maybe another group of 5 coming in here for Grinnell at some point here soon. The layup not there for the Tigers, or for Fairfield, I'm sorry. Rebound taken back. On numbers advantage. Kelsey to Leah Harris. Layup good. Leah Harris, again, nicely done. She's got a total of 12. 56-12. And timeout asked for by Fairfield. They get it with 4:15 left to play. Third quarter. You're watching Grinnell Tiger Girls Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
And our third quarter brought to you by Brett Nickel, State Farm Insurance, 6th Avenue and West Street in Grinnell. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Brett Nickel is there bringing home to you the third quarter of Grinnell Fairfield Girls Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. So the Tigers have a couple of threes, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 already. We haven't even played halfway through this quarter.
As you said, John, a new 5 in for the Tigers. Maya Green, Olivia Renzi, Aiden Goslink, Taylor Vanderleest, and Isabel Kinkle.
All right, front court.
5 on the floor for the Tigers.
Nicely done. Bounce pass to the free throw line. You've got dribble drive. Maddie Jones to Ashlyn Lisk. Lays up the shot and got it to go. Nicely done, Ashlyn Lisk.
Nice left-hand layup that time. Stayed the left hand, kept it away from the shot blocker, and got the layup to drop.
61-14. Olivia Renzi front court for Grinnell. Maya Green, low post, Taylor Vanderleest. Taylor knocked away, taken back by Fairfield. Steele with the steal, steal for steal. I'm with you on that. All right, front court to Maddie Martin. Certainly nerves of Steele. All right, and we got a whistle off the ball. Was it an off the ball foul? Or no? Taylor Vanderleest may have pushed or something.
The official tapped the top of his head. I think he thought it was an offensive foul, but it was on. It was on Vanderleest.
Okay, I didn't see what she did, but
well, he called a push in the back. So
first team foul. Tigers only had 4 fouls in the first half. Just 2 fouls.
And again,
Taylor.
It's part of the continuous clock because there are no free throws involved. The clock keeps running during the foul administration there.
All right. Up top, here's a three-pointer. This is Ashlyn Lisk. Got that one to go. Her first 3 for the Trojans. She's got 7, averaging 9 points a game.
She has a nice-looking shot, John. Just a matter of time. And that time she set herself and had a nice arch on it, snapped her wrist through, and got the ball to drop.
Aiden Goslink into Taylor Vanderleest. Back to Goslink. Goslink up top. Olivia Renzi. Back to the near side. Maya Green. Green to Vanderleest. Vanderleest dribble drive. Lays it up. Drew the foul. She'll have 2 shots coming. Nicely done by Taylor. And that being number 4, Maddie Martin, committing the personal.
One nice thing I've noticed, John, about our Tiger players, especially inside, is when they make a decision to go, they go. I mean, there's no hesitation. They just get the ball, they gather themselves, make a strong move to the basket, put 2 hands on the ball because they know the contact's coming, and can usually fight through the contact and at least get a shot up, as the first free throw was no good at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Grace Vanderleest
made that one
87%. So
1 for 2, I believe.
Yes, you're right on that. Missed the first, made the second, gives her 7 for the game. 62-17. Front court with it. That last foul is on Grace Lyon, 5'9" sophomore, number 4, committing the personal. Now on the near side for the Trojans, Faith Jones, 32 in there with the basketball. Near side to Maddie Jones. All kinds of Joneses out there. Top of the circle, you've got Ashlyn Lisk. Now to the right-hand side, there's a drive inside, a basket and a foul. That's Grace Lyon. That's her first 2 of the game, averaging about 3 points a game for Coach Becker.
Interesting, Coach Baker is resting her leading scorer, Savannah Hollander, is on the bench. Now I don't know if there's an injury situation or just giving her a break, letting the other players get some experience. So, nice job by Fairfield. Good drive that time and basket finish by the Trojans.
And that free throw off the back of the iron for Fairfield.
Grace Lyon shot that one.
Yes, and the shot at the other end, Olivia Renzi not there. Isabel Kinkle not there. Rebound by Maddie Jones for Fairfield. 62-19. Front court. Top of the circle now, Ashlyn Lisk. Lisk for the Trojans. Lisk on the near side. Ball tipped out of bounds, Taylor Vanderleest. And the clock keeps on rolling. Savannah Hollander, 10 back in. Brianna Steele, 52 back in for Fairfield.
Again, John, I just talked about it. Here the Tigers are up big. They're up by like 40-some, well, not 40, but 30-some points. And the tendency would be for players, maybe just take a play off or defensive possession off. Tigers don't do that. Again, that bar set high, especially in the half court. Like right there, Renzi reaching almost had the steal. Tigers just never give up.
Yeah, the shot there rims and running in that time. Faith Jones. With her, that should be her first points of the game. It is. Okay. 62-21. To the near side, you've got Aiden Gosling, counterattack Grinnell. Isabel Kinkle. Kinkle with a left-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Brianna Steele the rebound. As we come under a minute to play in a rapidly moving third quarter, as you would guess, with the continuous clock. Right-hand side, Hollander inside, knocked out of bounds. Taylor Vanderleest active on both ends of the floor again.
Well, just sees the court so well, John. She saw the pass. The player was open, so she sprinted down there. And even though the pass was coming quick, she still was able to jump and get her hand on it, tip it out of bounds.
Pass up top to Ashlyn Lisk. Lone senior on this team. Top of the circle, Hollander. Near side, Maddie Jones. Jones, long three-pointer up. Back of the rim out there. Through the hands of Maya Green into the hands of Aiden Gosling. Going for the loose ball. Gosling corrals it. Gets the pass ahead. Hollander, and I think Hollander may have been fouled. I hope she's okay. She hit the floor pretty hard. I think Maya Green probably going to get called for the foul. Inadvertently tripped her up, trying to go for the ball.
Yeah, Maya was diving from the floor for the loose ball, but Hollander beat her to it and secured it.
Yep.
So that's why they called the foul.
That will end the first quarter. Time runs out. Grinnell 62, Fairfield 21. We'll go to the fourth quarter after this timeout on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And this fourth quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there, 6th Avenue West Street in Grinnell. You can hear Coach Edson from up here. And I think just trying to keep his team, gosh, you look at the scoreboard, and like you're saying, Chris, you want to keep this team moving along and keep the positive vibes going into Thursday night.
Well, John, as a coach, you always try to preach, don't ever look at the scoreboard. You don't want your players to sit there and scoreboard watch. No matter what the score is, we have a standard of basketball we're trying to play. Again, whether we're up 20 or down 20, we're going to play our way. And sometimes you have to remind them of that, and I think that's what Coach Evans was doing that timeout. Very gently reminding the players, hey, yes, we may be up, but we need to keep playing our game.
All the way.
All the way through. And now the starters, I believe, are back in for the Tigers.
Yes. Kelsey, Caitlin McCopperdahl, three-pointer up. Good. Ashlyn Liss keeping up her hot shooting. She's got 10 points on a couple of threes.
I think that was Lorenz in that. Hollander that got that.
Oh, it was Hollander. Okay. Yep. And a three-pointer at the other end out there for Kelsey McCopperdahl. Hollander's first three gives her 7. Thank you. 62-24. Front court. This is Ashlyn Lisk with the basketball. That's 12. Pass to the right side, Maddie Jones. Back up top to Lisk. She'll try another three-pointer and make that one as well. Now she's got 10. Okay. 62-24 or 27. All right.
Tigers are in a zone defense there, John, so just give them some shooting opportunities for Fairfield.
And Hayden Hall's three misses the mark. Rebound taken back by Ashlyn Lisk. Quickly up the floor for the gals in black with orange and white. Knocked out of bounds by Hayden. Good hustle. And the ball will stay with Fairfield on the near side as you're seeing it. Tigers stay man-to-man. Turnaround jumper. Oh, Leah Harris thought she went up. Must have broke the plane of so-called
they're calling jump ball.
Oh, they call jump ball. Oh, never mind. Okay. That's second or third time. I thought he put the fist up, but apparently, okay, it was
his jump
nice,
ball.
Nice job, Leah Harris. And that'll be we'll just call that a block shot. No turnover. Near side, Kelsey off with it now to Bailey Strovers. Bailey inside Leah Harris. Leah twisting, turning, shooting, banks it home. Leah Harris with a total of 14.
Just so quick inside there, John. She gets the ball up quickly and has real quick feet and makes a nice move to get the shot up and in the basket.
Almost 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. 64-27. Tigers high water mark in the year. Last Tuesday that occurred. Tigers struck 77 in the win over Oskaloosa. Reach in, going to be called
Bailey Strovers.
On Bailey, yep. So Bailey, that's only her first foul. That's
Player
good to see.
put the ball out there, and as I said, it's real tempting to reach in there. Again, I don't know what Coach Essen's philosophy is. Maybe he says, hey, if you think you can get it, go for it. But, again, more than likely, even if you get the ball cleanly, the officials are going to call the foul, and Bailey picked up one there.
So in the ball game, Grace Lyon, number 4. Here's Savannah Hollander. Another three-pointer. She sinks. She's got a total of 10 as well. They got 4 threes in this quarter.
I see how she's leading the team in scoring and 40% from three-point line. That's a great shot she has.
Now we're under 35 for a margin. Here's a three-pointer. Then answering the Poly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Hayden Hall. Well, never mind that. We're back over 35. 16 for Hayden on 4 threes. 67-30 at the other end. Blocked! Rejected by Hayden Hall. Ahead to Caitlin Copperdahl. Ahead to Kelsey. Layup and banked off the front. Not good. Bailey Strovers to pick it up. It's not there. Bailey again. Good and fouled.
Again, John, just relentless on the boards. Bailey, there was 2 players down. Bailey could have said, you know what, I'm just going to sit the back the way. But no, she sprinted down and ended up getting the offensive rebound. And she'll say she missed the first one, but she says she's padding her offensive rebounding stats. Got the second offensive rebound. Went up strong, put it in, took the hit, and now at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line for the conventional three-point play.
Maddie Strovers, her with the free throw coming up. Maddie Jones committing the foul. That's her team second, and the free throw is good. So Strover has 19. What do you?
I'm sorry, Kylie Crum checking in for Bailey Strovers.
70
for the Tigers
to 30. As we are less than 5 minutes remaining. Front court with Ashlyn Lisk. High pass taken by Hollander. Short range jumper. Good. She doesn't miss many. She's got a total of 12, and 8 of her 12 in this quarter.
Very smart, heady player for the Trojans there. She saw the shot blocker coming, so she pulled up and kept the ball away from the shot blocker and got it to drop.
Rare miss for Taylor Vanderleest inside. Rebounded by Maddie Jones. Front court to Maddie Martin. Basketball back to Maddie Jones. 14 off to Savannah Hollander, number 10. Hollander to the near side, Ashlyn Lisk. Lisk with a three-pointer left side. Back of the iron out there. Long rebound. Lisk gathers it in. Past the defense. Lays it up and good. Tigers just didn't pick her up. She's got a total of 12. 70-34. As we're at the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Glad you're with us on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Kylie Crum to Olivia Olson. Taylor Vanderleest goes up to score. Taylor's got a total of 9, one off her season and career high. 72.
Footwork very solid for our post inside there, John. Again, she pivoted towards the middle. That wasn't there. Pivoted back and had the nice bank shot for the basket.
Top of the circle is Savannah Hollander. Hollander guarded by Vanderleest. Back up top, you've got Maddie Martin. Martin, the basketball. And with 10 on the shot clock now, near side is Grace Lyon. Lyon will hoist a 3 and nail it.
Oh, he said 2.
Oh, had a 10 on the line, I guess.
Official
okay.
gave her a 2 for that one, John.
Okay. 72. Well, it was a long one she put up, that's for sure. 36 for them. Here's a layup for Vanderleest, giving her 11 for the ball game.
And there's we talked about the short corner. Kylie Crum was down to that short corner area. This time she had the ball, and the post was up by the elbow. And then as soon as she got the pass, or the ball in the short corner of the post, broke to the basket for the easy layup. Timeout, Fairfield.
Becky Becker once it gets timeout, as we'll take timeout as well on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Only 8 turnovers.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars.
Just look at the only 8 turnovers for Grinnell. You keep it in single digits, going to win a lot of basketball games, and regardless of competition or level of competition in this case. Front court for Fairfield, knocked out of bounds by Vanderleest, and we keep the clock rolling.
Little meeting of the minds there. I don't think Hollander appreciated Vanderleest reaching in. Taylor kind of put your hands like saying, hey, I'm here. I'm going to be here all night. I'm going to keep doing it. So
and she makes a steal. Oh, goodness. Vanderleest couldn't get the basketball. Now Hollander going to take it back. So a turnover each way. Front court, Taylor. Oh, my goodness. She is fun to watch. He really is. Front court, Hollander.
Even Hollander's kind of smiling at that one now. She's like, yeah, I got you back there, Vanderleest. So
110 against the other. Shot up inside. Maddie Jones out there. Rebound, long one. Fought for. Last touch by Fairfield will go back to Grinnell.
Coach Baker wanted a foul there on that turnaround. Kylie Crum looked to me like she was straight up, and even though there was some contact, the shooter came up into Kylie, and she was straight up, so there's no foul.
Olivia Olson, here's a shot by Vanderleest. It's partially blocked, tries to save it, and in the hands of the ladies in black from Fairfield. And that's Setterstrom back in, number 50, Lise Setterstrom, 5'11", first year. Pass to the right side is off to Ashlyn Lisk. Lisk with the basketball. Lisk driving in the paint, kicks it near his side. Here's Maddie Jones for 3, and it's off the back iron. And the rebound corralled and controlled by Olivia Renzi and Grinnell. Tigers going to have their first 9-game win streak since 2019-2020 season. So it's been a couple years. Olivia Olson. Kylie Crum, nice drive, and layup good for Taylor Vanderleest. Gives her 13.
There it is again, John. Just great execution. Kylie Crum was down in the short corner. Vanderleest saw the ball go there, broke to the basket. Kylie Crum hit her for the pass. Again, an easy layup for the Tigers.
76-36. And we got a foul inside on Grinnell. I didn't catch. Was
Looks
that
like it might be Olivia Renzi, maybe.
That is the case. Renzi would be her. That's her third personal. So team's fourth. So free throws coming up here for Fairfield, and this is Maddie Jones, I believe. Her first free throw not there.
Number 14, Maddie Jones.
So 40% at the line for her. Maddie looking to score her first points of the game, averaging about 4 points a game coming in. And second free throw is on the way, back of the rim. And we've got a lane violation on whom?
Looks like it's on Grinnell. They're going to give him one more attempt.
She's going to try to avoid the proverbial hat trick here.
Coach Rebecca Baker was going to Maddie Jones and saying, okay, snap your wrist, get your feet set, and make this one. That looks better.
I did, but a little long. Not a lot of arch on that one. Rebound by Renzi. Long outlet pass ahead. Kelsey Van Copperdahl layup good. Kylie Crum, pardon me. Kylie Crum's first 2 points of the game. And goes to 78-36. We come up to the 1 minute mark of this ball game. And the Tigers with a new season high in points. Up top with it to Maddie Jones. Jones into Elise Setterstrom. And we got a travel. I thought Setterstrom took a little two-step in there. And that will bring new people in. Faith Jones for Fairfield.
You know, Fairfield's going to lose this game, John. The clock keeps running. But with 7 freshmen and 2 sophomores on the team, the future's going to look bright. Numbers are there, and, this program will come back. Obviously, they just faced a buzzsaw on the Tigers tonight. It's again, you know what you're going to get, but until you experience it, you just have no idea.
Kylie Crum with a couple shots and rebounded by Fairfield. Got a little too far underneath in that second one. 20 seconds left. Here's a 2-pointer by Ashlyn Lisk, not there. And a ball knocked away by Fairfield. Somebody got a jump ball, and that will go back to Fairfield. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. They'll get a pass in and call it a ball game here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. See if
Fairfield trying to hurry to get it in.
Yeah, into Hollander with 2, with 1, and a reach in.
Taylor reaches across.
I think that's going to call it a game. Tiger, this game comes to an end. 78-36 is how we do it for the Tigers, winning their 8th in a row. They go to a record of 9-3 on the overall season. We'll take on Nevada. We'll take on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Start pregame around 6 o'clock. The girls' game 6:15 with boys' game to follow. And, of course, we have coming up next our Tiger girls postgame brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate. Whether you're looking to update your insurance or purchase new, contact Darcy Swick. I'm not going to say what I usually say because they didn't do sorry, Darcy. It was not a good end of the season.
You mean they lost?
Yeah, it was.
My wife's a Vikings fan, I had to sit through it, too.
Don't want to talk about Kirk Cousins at all. Don't want to get started on that. If it's a new house that you're in the market for, ready to purchase, you can contact our good friend Kevin Colby, 641-236-3141, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate.
Well, John, this one went just about as we expected. Tigers come out. Again, I'm sure the Fairfield coach told her team, here's what Grinnell does. I'm sure they practiced on it a couple of times and try to simulate it. But telling and simulating is one thing. Actually facing it's another. And you can tell right from the get-go that just the Tiger quickness and aggressiveness was just too much for Fairfield. And Tigers got that big lead. They just kind of put it in cruise control thereafter. And got a nice win. As you said, made it 9 in a row now.
Yes.
With Nevada
8 in a row. 8 in a row. I believe. Maybe it's 9.
I thought I had 9, but
okay,
we can check that. But anyway, nice. Another win for the Tigers.
I will.
And facing Nevada coming in, be a step up from Fairfield. The girls' team's doing pretty well. And then, of course, there's just a DCG.
You're right. It is 9 in a row.
This Friday.
So 9, so make it 10-3. 10-3 on the overall.
Can you say that again? That I'm right?
What's that?
You just say you're right again.
Yeah.
So I can, that way I can go back into the live stream. I can snip that recording out and play that for my wife. Say, see, somebody thinks I'm right.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So no, but yeah. I mean, just again, Coach Edson's got to be pleased overall. I mean, I just said turnovers were low, 3-point shooting percentage was a little bit off, but then they picked that up in the second half. And for the most part, for the whole game, that intensity was there that he liked to see on defense. So, good solid win for the Tigers, and move on now, have a good practice tomorrow, and then Nevada Thursday.
Yes, so I have 12 points for Savannah Hollander, 12 for Ashlyn List, 24 of their 36 points from those two ladies right there. For Grinnell, 18 for Bailey Strovers, Hayden Hall, double check her numbers, 13 for her, 13 for Taylor Vanderleest, another new season and career high for her. So 3 in double figures, 14 Leah Harris, 4 for Kelsey Van Compernal, 4 for Caitlin Van Compernal, 2 off the bench for Olivia Renzi, 2 for Aiden Gosselink, and 2 for Kylie Crum. Let's do some quick 15, 17, 19 points off the bench. That's not bad for scoring 78 points, and everybody saw plentiful minutes off the playing time, whether regardless starters or otherwise tonight. So. Again, Tigers go to 10-3 on the overall season. Again, that's 9 in a row. Tigers again with Nevada. And then the big one with Dallas Center Grimes here on Friday. Get here early and, get your electronic devices on to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, YouTube TV, and download to your heart's content.
Yeah, I mean, again, Coach Essen's got a good thing going with the girls' team, playing with a lot of confidence, obviously. And, they're all – basketball IQ is good. They know tonight going in, as I said at the top of the broadcast, look at the record, you can give all this coaching speeches you want about how, play them one game at a time, this and that. The players know deep down that if they just take care of business and do what they're supposed to do and play their game, they're going to get the W. And that's what happened. Fairfield obviously didn't have the experience or the athleticism or speed to stay with Grinnell. And now, you move on. You have a great practice tomorrow. 3 games this week. My guess is Coach Etzen is going to probably have a little bit lighter practice than normal just to give the players, you'll do some drills and some full court stuff and free throws, but nothing too intense, I would think, as there's 2 games this week. So,
right.
Again, job well done by the Tigers. Good solid effort. I'm sure once we, get a chance to talk to a player that they'll say they're, coach is happy with their performance and see what goes from there.
Yeah, 15 of their 36 points scored in that fourth quarter. So some positive vibes that they'll have going into their next game for Fairfield. They will be second time around against Burlington. I wonder if Burlington's part of that Southeast Conference now, too. It's quite, maybe they dropped out of the Mississippi Valley Athletic. So they'll have Burlington at home back at Fairfield in Jefferson County on Friday. Then the following Friday, they'll be at Fort Madison against the Bloodhounds. And we do have a Tiger player coming up. And I think we've had this young lady on before, but hey, well, that's perfectly fine. That's excellent. She's had part of a great team effort tonight, Kate Van Compernal. And Kate, this is a fun ball game for everybody tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. We were just trying to have fun with it.
And you succeeded.
Yeah.
Again, nice. I only have single digit. I have 9 turnovers for the Tigers tonight. So from a guard standpoint, that's a nice number to see.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yes, and especially when you have different combinations in there too. That's not the easiest thing to maneuver sometimes.
Yep, it was good that we got a lot of young players in today. A lot of experience, for them, so that's good.
Hey, Caitlin, I noticed that starting out, you do the assignment on Holland, their leading scorer. Did you and Macy have to flip a coin, or did Coach Edson give you that assignment? How does that determine? And then, the second part of that, what was your focus on her? What did you notice, her tendencies that you noticed on her that you want to take away from her?
So me and Leah, actually, whoever's just closest to one of the two, obviously 10 and 12 are both of their best players. So whoever's closer, we just pick up on that. And sometimes we have to communicate a lot because they screen and we have to switch. But on those two girls, they definitely shot a lot. And so especially 10.
In a game like this, I know coaches I used to coach myself. They give a speech about how one game at a time. And I know you guys, your team is doing that. But, deep down inside, you see the record 2-10. You're like, okay. So as seniors, how do you keep the level? Because there wasn't any drop-off. Right from the get-go, your whole team came out and kept that level of basketball that everybody's used to seeing. Is that something that you guys talk about as a team, or a coaches preach and practice, or both?
Well, in the past, like for South Tama and stuff, we tend to, kind of play to their level, which is not what we wanted. We know that we have DCG coming up on Friday, so we're really just trying to also stay in shape, but also play and contribute and help contribute to other girls. So today on the whiteboard in the locker room, Edson said try to help find other people who open. Try to see how many assists you can get. Play for each other, and obviously it'd be super easy for all of us to throw down for 20 points tonight, But we have DCG Friday, so we're just focusing on, really focusing on our plays and running our offense.
I'm looking at this Nevada team coming in. They're about a 500 ball club, so it's another step up. Are they in the Heart of Iowa Conference action tonight? Tonight's 17. Oh, they're at Roland Story. That's not a bad basketball team. Okay, so Nevada lost to Roland Story tonight. I see 50-39. They had a couple of wins. They beat Newton, beat Prairie City Monroe in their last game, lost to Roland Story. That was a battle of Story County teams tonight. So, again, another step up, a good tune-up for Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, Edson said they're going to be a lot better than we're going to be expecting a lot more than we did tonight, and so we can't just because of look at our record and think that it's going to be easy. No, every night everybody can play a good game. So that's just focusing on each game one at a time.
Well, congratulations on the win, Kaylee. Again, you did what you're supposed to do. You came out here, took care of business, and 9 wins in a row. Keep it rolling, and good luck Thursday against Nevada.
All right, very good.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, all right, thanks. Kate Van Compernal joining us, outstanding high school softball player as well. Center field, right? Center field, and Kelsey plays second base. They're tremendous high school athletes and great people, too, at the same time. So, all right, Tigers win it 78-36. We hope you enjoyed our coverage on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network as much as we enjoyed bringing it home to you. Thank you to Dan Walker, Lori Walker, our Director of Operations, camera person, keeping us online, in line, and all points in between. Thanks to Chris Juni, as always. Chris, we'll see you back here Thursday night.
Very good.
All right, as the Nevada Cubs come here for a girl-boy doubleheader. I'm John Martinson, and we will see you Thursday night and on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, of which this has been a production thereof. Have a good evening, everybody, and so long for now.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.